allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, good afternoon, I should say. Welcome, everyone. Happy New Year. This is a happy day. We have 3 swearing-ins, so to speak. And the first one, thank you, Judge Duple, for being here to do the honors, and we are very happy and honored that you are here. Monica Malatesta, to become a new member of the Doylestown Township Police Department. Can you please step forward and bring someone who's going to hold your Bible? Or a whole family, mom, dad, Morgan, and little brother.
Ready? Please repeat after me. I state your name.
Monica Malatesta.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United
the
States,
Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
Constitution of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania,
and the ordinances of Doylestown Township,
and the ordinances of Doylestown Township,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and enforce the law
and enforce the law
without consideration to a person's race,
without consideration to a person's race,
color,
color,
sex,
sex,
religious creed,
sexual orientation,
age,
national origin,
ancestry, handicap, or disability. I
I, Monica Malatesta,
do further solemnly swear
do further solemnly swear
that I take this obligation freely,
that I take this obligation freely,
without mental reservation
without mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
and that I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties of police officer
the duties of police officer
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Officer Malatesta, it's so wonderful that you're now part of the Doylestown Township Police Department, and it's a testament also to you that all your brothers and sisters from Doylestown Borough and Doylestown Township are here to celebrate with you. Congratulations and welcome.
Thank you.
We received a certificate of election for Joseph Fisco, who was elected on November the 3rd, 2015, to the Office of Auditor for Doylestown Township. It's a 6-year term. Mr. Fisco, would you please come forward and be sworn in? Oh, thank you.
Yours is a little bit easier.
Okay.
I,
Joseph Fisco,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties of auditor
and that I will discharge the duties of auditor
in Doylestown Township, Bucks County,
in Doylestown Township, Bucks County,
with fidelity.
with fidelity.
Congratulations. Your meeting's tomorrow, by the way. I'm Barbara Lyons, and I'm being sworn in as my third term as supervisor. And this is Rick.
Who's Rick?
Who's Jeff? Ready?
Ready.
All right. I
I, Barbara Lyons,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
that I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United
the
States
Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties of supervisor
and that I will discharge the duties of supervisor
in Doylestown
in
Township,
Doylestown Township,
Bucks County,
Bucks County,
with fidelity.
with fidelity. Thank you. Somebody just say welcome, Barb. Welcome, Barb. You're all welcome to stay as we proceed with this meeting.
Or you're welcome to leave.
Or you're welcome to leave. The meeting won't be very long, but you're welcome to leave now and go celebrate with Monica and her family. And Mr. Fisco and his family. Oh, look at this.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness, look at this.
Sir? Yeah, I don't mind stealing her.
My daughter and one on the 20th.
The weight go.
Still working on it.
You look good.
A couple weeks ago.
You can go back there with the family. Everybody can come back to the squad room if they want. How should do that?
I'm starting to wake up. Tiny little features.
I know, there's it's hard to believe. I was like, yes.
Oh. Oh, me. Shut up.
She's right here. She's still here.
I know. Thank you.
You need Monica? Oh, you have Monica.
Judge has a signature for you.
Going around.
Okay, I am official.
This is for you personally.
Do you have everything you need?
You're going to sign.
Yeah, why don't you wait for a minute? He's gonna, because we can make copies. You should have, did you recognize me then? Did you get that one? Yeah, we can make copies. We'll make copies.
Did he recognize me?
No, I haven't asked you. All right. All right, any visitors or public comment while we're getting started here? Hearing none. The Board of Auditors is meeting tomorrow at 7 p.m. here. The next meeting of this board is Tuesday, January 19th at 7. We're going to be closed on Monday, January 18th in observance of Martin Luther King's birthday. Christmas tree drop-off is anytime between now and February 14th at the New Britain Road entrance to Central Park. All right, correspondences. Geez, we're really pleased to announce several first place and first place and third place awards from the Pennsylvania Association of Township Supervisors. First place presented to Doylestown Township for our website. First place presented to Doylestown Township for our Parks and Recs program guide. Third place for our social media. That's you, Brian. You pretty much got that thing going.
Well,
and third place for our newsletter in a Class 1 category. So congratulations, everybody. I mean, this is pretty awesome.
It was. Nice work.
Yeah, very good. Turk Road traffic concerns, is a letter from Mr. Baxter to Doylestown and Warrington officials. And it's recommended that we just refer it to our
Traffic Advisory Committee in our police department. They're looking for speed bumps to be installed in that area. So
Turk Road between Bristol and Alms House Road. That's a difficult place to go.
it is very busy area.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay, next, we're reorganizing. I'm going to step aside here and let Mr. Barton serve as temporary chairman.
In my first and hopefully only official capacity today, I would request if there's any nominations for the position of chairperson for the Board of Supervisors for 2016.
I'll nominate Barbara Lyons.
Is there a second?
Second.
Are there any other nominations? Hearing none, is there a motion to close nominations?
Make a motion to close
Is
nominations.
there a second? All in favor of closing nominations, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now, all those in favor of electing Barbara Lyons as chairperson for 2016 of the Board of Supervisors, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Hearing no opposition, congratulations, and my official duties have ended.
Thank you, Board. I'm very proud. Thank you. Thank you, Judge. Thanks, I appreciate your confidence. All right, next item to do in reorganization is election of the vice chairman. Is there a motion to nominate somebody for the position of vice chairman?
I'd like to make a motion to nominate Rick Coelho as vice chair.
Okay, there's a motion for Rick Colello. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Is there anyone, let's call the motion. All in favor of Rick Colello?
Aye.
Any opposed? Nope. Okay. All right, Director of Public Safety, I serve in that position as chairman, and unless there's somebody else who thinks it's a better position held by another person, I would nominate myself as Director of Public Safety. May I have a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to approval of the December 15, 2015 meeting minutes. Is there a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay, any changes, corrections?
There was one, I think, that we had nominated someone to Dog and Park.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Park and Rec, not Dog and
Thank
Park.
you. I made an error, hard to believe, but I made an error at the last meeting where I nominated Mr. Murphy. Is that right? Miller. Andrew Miller to the Park and Rec. It should have been a nomination to the Dog Park Committee. So I'd like to correct that, but I have a caveat first. I learned after that nomination, and Stephanie told me today, that you have to be a member of the actual dog park in order to serve as a dog park committee member. I talked to Mr. Miller today and asked him if he was willing to join the dog park, because otherwise he was not able to serve. And he told me that he was going to call today and have that done. Does anybody know if he's actually become a member of the dog park?
I have not heard that he did that today.
Then I'm going to move to table this position or this appointment until we learn that.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
fine.
Is there a second to table?
Second.
Thank you. All right, so the matter will be tabled. Mr. Miller's appointment to the dog park will be tabled, but I got to do this. I move that Mr. Miller's appointment to the Park and Rec be terminated
Second.
or rescinded. Thank you.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and then we'll move on his appointment to the dog park when we learn whether he's confirmed as a dog park member. Okay, next item on the agenda is something we do every year, the guidelines for supervisors, public meetings, and the chairperson. So I hope everyone has a look at these guidelines that we adopt every year. It involves and takes care of our rights and responsibilities, the things that we're supposed to do as supervisors. It outlines what the rules are about socializing and sunshine laws and that sort of thing. We have in here also the protocol for how we do business from the supervisory standpoint, guidelines for the public and participating in the public meetings, in the board meetings, the guidelines of the chair, and they're kind of important. So, and I know from other boards in the area that I think these guidelines are being adopted more and more because it cuts down on contentious meetings and actually helps to operate the meetings in a more orderly and professional manner. So, is there a motion to approve the guidelines for supervisors?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, so we'll do that in their entirety, correct? For all the bits and pieces of it, 1, 2, 3, up through to
D.
D. Is there a second? Was it all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now moving on to the board's areas of responsibility in subsection D for 2016. I understand that there have been there may be some changes to what we had from last year. Let's go one by one. The Agricultural Security Advisory Board, Sean?
Same.
All right. If anybody we'll do this all at one time, but let's just see if we get a... Okay, so it'll be Sean Toohill for the Ag Board, Bike and Hike Committee.
I'm going to take that on.
Okay. Ryan Mannion. The Regional, it's the Senior Task Force,
Yeah, that's me.
Sean Toohill. Dog Park Advisory Committee, I love the dog park, I'll take that again. Municipal Authority, unless somebody else really wants it, dog park? No. Municipal Authority,
I love the municipal authority.
okay. The Environmental Advisory Board,
That's going to be me.
okay, Sean Toohill. Friends of Kit Castle,
That'll be me.
all right, Ryan. Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec was Sean. Is it
It's
still
still
Sean?
me, yeah.
Okay. Personnel and Administration, I nominate myself to stay on that. Planning Commission, Rick, that was you. You want to continue?
I would like to continue, yes.
Okay. Public Safety, Barbara Lyons. Public Water and Sewer Advisory Committee, Rick, that was your position.
I'd like to continue.
Roads and Bridges, Ken.
Yes.
Telecommunications Advisory Board, Ryan?
That'll be
That's
me.
still you? Traffic Advisory Committee
I'm taking that one.
for the year?
Yeah,
Okay. And Ways and Means?
yes.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve the liaisons as we just delineated them?
So move.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
My only concern, Ken, is that you have a lot since you are ad hoc building committee chair.
He's retired.
Is that okay?
He's retired.
All right, so as long as you can handle all that. I know you can, but I just wanted to remind you of that very important position that you took on at the end of this past year. Okay, the appointments for 2016 for the township. I'm sure you've all had a look at them. I'd like to have them approved 1 through 22 in tandem.
I'll make a motion to approve 1 through 22.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And for everyone who is looking out there and they don't know what we just approved, they start with the Code Enforcement Officer, Director of Operations, the Road Superintendent, the Solicitor, the Engineer, Secretary, the Open Records Officer, those kinds of positions. They're important positions in the township. And then Section F, appointments to boards and commissions for 2016. I'll just, oh wait, did we approve Ray Hedrick already?
There's a recommendation for him to be the chairman of that committee, the way the ordinance was created, and there is a recommendation from their committee to have him serve as the chairman.
Is there a motion to appoint Ray Hedrick as chairman of the EAC?
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you.
Is there anybody else on here that we have to?
I think number 5, you might want to address number 5, or dog park committee with Mr. Miller's name.
Oh, yeah. Let's, for now, number 5 has Mr. Miller listed as a committee member. We'll just have to note the minutes that he's not being appointed until we can later verify his position.
I just have a question regarding Kit Castle. I mean, Joe's not on there. Is he?
His term wasn't up.
His term.
Oh, it's just
yeah.
because, okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, we don't
Who
lose him.
is John the chair? Who is actually the chair? Is Joe? Joe is the chair.
Well,
Okay.
they'll have to pick their own when they reorganize.
Okay.
in at the end of the month, side.
Okay,
He has been serving in that.
got it. Okay.
Any other questions about the appointments?
And there still are 2 appointments needed for that,
For which?
for Kit Castle.
Yeah.
One appointment is needed for the Agricultural Security Advisory Council, Areas Advisory Council, 2 for Friends of Kids Castle, 2 for the Telecommunications Advisory Board, 1 for Public Water and Sewer, 2 appointments needed for the Traffic Advisory Committee, we think, although we might not need that. UCC, Board of Appeals, 1 appointment is needed there. Not too bad. All right, so is there a motion to approve the appointments to boards and commissions for 2016?
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor? Thank you. All right, the next item is setting the administrative office hours and meeting dates for 2016. And I guess everyone has had a chance to look at the corrected agenda that added
Yes.
the senior task force, amended the senior task force is not meeting in July, not meeting in August, and they're meeting on the 12th of September of 2016. Is there a motion
Right.
to approve?
I have one comment.
Okay.
Barbara. In April, Dick usually does the road trip, and last year we did the road trip from 4 to 4:45, and our meeting was at 7. So I don't know if we want to entertain to making our meeting at 5 so that it'll dovetail after the road trip.
I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with that.
Which meeting is that?
It would be the first meeting, first Tuesday in April, which, because you don't have one on the third Tuesday,
As a PSAT.
because
Right.
PSATs is early, is the first, which is, I think, April 5th. Is that what it is?
Okay, so the first Tuesday in April will be a 5 o'clock Board of Supervisors meeting. Will an hour be enough time?
We'll probably have to do road inspection somewhere around 3 or 3:30. It's usually, with traffic and stuff like that, it usually takes a little longer. So we'll schedule that, and we'll do a separate advertisement for
Okay.
that. But
April 5th.
Is that the first April? Okay. First April.
First April. April 5th.
Okay, so the first April is April 5th. That's when we'll have our road inspection and a meeting at 5. Thanks, Rick. All right, aside from that change to the meeting schedule and office hours for 2016, is there anything else? Is there a motion? Did I hear a motion? Was there a second?
Somebody else made
There was
think I
a
made a
second? There's a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All righty then.
Just a question about the traffic resolution.
We
Will get
haven't
to
gotten
that?
there yet.
We haven't gotten there yet, okay.
We'll finish this, and then we get to
Okay,
the
that's
new
fine.
business.
That's fine.
Thank you. Okay. The acceptance of fire police. You see the memo in here from Chief Dean Logan. Is there a motion to accept the fire police as appointed by the chief?
Move to approve.
Is there a
Second.
second? All in favor?
Aye.
Designation of depository. Any official depository of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, appointment of the Pension Committee, Officer Timothy Ryle for the uniform member, Sinclair Southbury for the non-uniform member, all the Board of Supervisors for voting members, and Stephanie Mason for the non-voting members. Is there a motion to approve?
Move to approve. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Appointment of TCC representatives, Stephanie Mason. Do you want to put that acronym?
that's the Bucks County Tax Collection Committee related to earned income tax.
Thank you. Stephanie Mason as a representative, Ken Wallace as the alternate, and Barbara Lyons as the second alternate. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, delegates to the state annual convention and establishing one voting delegate. We're all certified delegates, if we all vote ourselves to be certified delegates. Barbara Lyons, Rick Colella, Kenneth Snyder, Ryan Mann, and Sean Suhill, and Stephanie Mason as a delegate.
I nominate Ken Snyder as a voting delegate.
Do you accept?
Yes. Second that.
All right. So Ken Snyder as the voting delegate. You get to go to the meeting. Is there a motion to approve the delegates and the voting delegate?
Move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And Resolution 1848, the amendment to the fee schedule. You see the resolution and the fee schedule. Where is the resolution and the fee schedule? Oh, there it is. That's next. Is there a motion to approve the proposed resolution and the fee schedule appending it?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Resolution 1847, the compensation for professional services resolution. These are competitive rates. I'm sure you've checked. All in favor of Resolution 1847?
I make a motion we adopt Resolution 1847.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Current millage rate, effective January 1st, 2016. Oh, mileage rate. What am I saying? IRS mileage rate. I was thinking the increase in taxes. Current mileage rate for, as approved by the IRS at 54 cents per mile. Is there a motion to accept that current mileage rate as the reimbursed number? All in, second? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right, designation of official 2016 township holidays when we are closed, basically, from New Year's until New Year's Eve, New Year's Day and New Year's Eve, 2017. Is there a motion to approve? Oh, actually, it's January 2nd. We go to the 2nd in 2017. Okay, so beginning New Year's Day, January 1st, 2016, through to January 2nd of 2017. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, the Police Affairs Committee. In 2015, it was Barbara Lyons, Ken Snyder, Ryan Mannion. Is there any intended change to that?
I make a motion we approve those three. We've had no affairs in the area. Second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
And the recommended treasurer's bond for $3 million.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, proposed amendment to the Traffic Advisory Committee under new business. Jeffrey drafted or redrafted our enabling resolution. Is this what you guys intended?
Yes, yeah. It was, it's just a recap, it was a committee of 8 representatives, one from each of the voting districts, and it's been a struggle to keep a quorum for any of the meetings. Point 1. Point 2 was they need to really, they want to refocus what they're going to be looking at. So by getting a smaller group and using the tools that they have available today with Google Maps and looking at all these other things that the committee did not feel they needed to have the 8. So they took it down to a group of 3. Chief was involved with that discussion as well, and so they're coming forward with a group of 3, which would also include the chief, 4, and then obviously as a liaison, 5.
Okay. So how many members are there now of the committee?
Right now, there's 5, because we're waiting for 2 of the existing members said they would resign. We have not seen those official resignations yet, but the 3 people who want to stay on have been identified, and they want to continue that fashion.
And then the staggering will take effect.
Yeah.
All right, is there a motion to approve the resolution amending Resolution 1275 that established the Traffic Advisory Committee?
Motion to approve.
Second that.
Okay. Good. All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks, Ken. Thanks, Jeff. Okay, announcements. Board of Auditors is going to hold its reorganization meeting tomorrow, January 5th, here at 7 p.m. We're next meeting on January 19th at 7 p.m. And we're going to be closed Monday, January 18th for Martin Luther King's birthday. And Christmas tree drop-off is at New Britain Road, entrance to Central Park, anytime now until February 14th. Hearing and seeing no other business, we are adjourned. Thank you very much, everybody. And there are photographs to be taken afterwards.
Okay.
So hopefully you wore your